Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm James Rose and this is Love Esquire. First and foremost, I apologise for the lack of a video yesterday. I actually had to have a tooth out and my face was all numb and slightly swollen so I couldn't speak properly. So that's why there was no episode yesterday for those of you watching this. For those of you watching this in the future, I guess you don't particularly care, so let's just continue on. Let's see, it's the 14th, there's nothing important until the 18th at the end of the week, which is What's-Her-Face's birthday. Amy's, that's her name. It's been 2 days and I've forgotten what the characters are called.
Hey bro, how about you help your little sis out?
Ah, just in case I couldn't remember, here she is.
That depends. What are you up to?
I'm about to bake some of my special apple pies.
Ah, the cannabis ones.
Oh sure, I'm always down for your cooking, as long as I get a taste.
Alright then, let's set everything up.
Stop wasting my time,
Let's
Amy.
do this, bro.
She's using my time. I need to spend this time training to become the ultimate knight. Or just squire. The ultimate squire will do.
Right, everything's set, sis.
Baking apples, 5 pounds, half a cup of sugar, 2½ cups of flour, 1/4 a cup of unsalted butter, 3 whole eggs.
Oh, also, I know I'm not going crazy with the volume of the voices going up and down. I did see a review on Steam where they also mentioned there that for them, the volume of the voices seems to go really low sometimes.
These are the ingredients of an average apple pie. Pass me the flour paste.
Here,
Spatula!
I've got you covered, sis.
Thanks. You know, I'm surprised you agreed to help out today. You've been so busy lately. Must be exciting being a squire.
Not really. I'm stuck with all the boring tasks. I swear, if I have to clean one of Hugh's swords again.
Funny, I thought you'd be a natural when it comes to polishing long, hard objects.
I mean, I know we're not actually related, but are you sure you're my sister?
You had to make it weird.
Maybe she's just a weirdo.
I'm just playing around, bro. You mind whisking these eggs here?
I'm on it.
This is going to be the best apple pie yet! Imagine all the happy smiles of the customers. Okay, here comes the tricky part. I'm going to add a little something special.
Whoa, what's that?
It's cinnamon.
Sure. I'm not a big fan of apple pie. Can't really imagine cinnamon in it though. Is that a thing? Cinnamon in apple pie?
Whoa, never seen you use that before.
Just a little something extra. Mom used to make it this way, but cinnamon has been pretty hard to come by. I had to haggle quite a bit to get it down to a good price. Now start up the oven, bro.
There goes my time.
Whoa! Sis, this smells delicious. You really went all out.
Well, you did a pretty good job yourself, bro. You're an awesome support.
Ha, that's unfortunately what I am through all of this game. A no-name support character.
Well, I'm used to it. Squires are all about support.
I should have just had my name as Squire.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. We ate it.
I wonder if I could have left the name blank, so every time they just refer to me as Squire rather than like Squire James, it would actually make sense. Although where it says my name here would be weird because it'd be empty. I take a bite out of the apple pie. It tastes great. Then again, maybe I shouldn't praise her too much. Don't want her getting smug about it. It's 8. Sis, it tastes amazing.
Sis, this is your best one yet.
What's with a sad face? I complimented you.
What's wrong?
Did I do something wrong? It doesn't taste the same.
Well, yeah, tastes way better.
No, it's just... I tried so hard to copy my mom's old recipe, but I still can't make it as good as she did.
Okay, I feel like she'd be depressed either way. I'm not sure when it gives you those choices if it actually matters which one you pick.
Oh. But this pie is already perfect.
I guess I'd have to do a second run through to find out.
Not perfect enough.
Really? Your mom must have been one hell of a baker.
Well, where do you think I got my skills from?
Dad, obviously.
She'd always ask me to be her little kitchen helper during the market fair.
I'm sorry, it's Pops in this game, isn't it?
Thinking about it, I probably did more harm than good. I was always sneaking bites before the pies were done. But she never got mad. She believed that as long as you smiled when you were in the kitchen, the emotions would pour into the pie and make it taste better. Afterwards, she'd take me with her to the stall. I'd help her hand out pies to all the customers.
And then they'd be like, bitch, why are there bite marks in my pie?
Your mom sounds like a great person. I wish I had the chance to meet her. To be honest, I'm kind of jealous. I don't really have that many memories of my mom. Though I guess she wasn't the best cook, since I don't really remember much of her cooking.
I wonder if his mum was entirely faceless like he is, and that's why he can't remember her.
Bro.
But this pie? I'm never going to forget. And maybe it ain't the same pie you remember, but I'm sure the people at the market festival will go crazy over it.
Really? You really think so?
Trust me, it may not be perfect, but it's still a pretty good apple pie. Make sure you bake at least 100, because people are gonna riot over this.
100 pies? Are you serious?
Yeah, obviously. Maybe even 1,000.
Hey, I'm just saying, if I had the money, I'd order 20 on the spot.
I don't know how much these cost, but there's no way in hell I'm buying 20 apple pies. Unless I can give them to the girls as presents in order to get their relationship points up.
Well, if I'm gonna be making that much, I'm gonna need some help selling them.
I'm sure Pops will be perfectly happy to help you.
You gonna ask Pops for help?
Haha, James and me on the same wavelength. I'm not sure if that's a good thing. I take that back.
I would, but he's been real busy lately. I was actually thinking if you'd like to help me out.
No.
Wait, really? Me?
Look, I know most people probably just see the market fair as a chance to shop. But for me, it's special. And, well, I'd like to spend it with someone. Someone like you.
Is this my chance to get a bigger heart?
I hope that's alright.
Well, what the hell? Sure.
I didn't get a choice. James, stop making my decisions for me.
After all, you're going to need a Squire around to fend off the huge crowd that's coming.
Really? Yay! I knew you wouldn't let me down, bro.
This kind of reminds me. I've just finished playing Trials of Cold Steel 2. And if anyone wants to play the game, I highly recommend it. If you don't want to play the game but are into JRPGs, I still highly recommend it. There's some like slightly incesty love stuff going on in that game as well at times, and this just reminded me of that.
Hey, it's the least I could do. You guys have done so much for me.
It's much more innocent in that game than I think it's going to become in this, though.
And I know I'm probably nowhere near as awesome as your mom, but I'll do my best to carry my weight during the festival. All right?
Really? It's funny to see you so hyped about selling stuff. Okay then, I'll let you know when I need you.
Right. Leave it to me, the badass Squire of Cerulia!
So, unimaginably lame. 100 points though. Additional increase 20. Excellent. Boom. Now we have a yellow heart. Okay, do I actually have to help her with that thing? I don't have any items. I don't feel like I need to speak to Amy right now. We're doing the best with her at the moment anyway. Betty, give me some milk. Is it Betty or Bessie? Bessie. Bessie's milk obtained. Now, how are we doing for stats? Have a quick look at our stats while we're here. We are level 2 everything now. I think I just got that, didn't I? So, how about we go and try doing Expedition? Or whatever it's called. Now, there's 15 of these. We have 4 months, so we need to do 3 or 4 of them a month. We're halfway through this month. This would be our second one. Tiny fish.
You up for an adventure?
Sure, let's go.
Right on! Let's go kick some ass!
This can't possibly go wrong.
You will get that ocarina this time!
Like I said, that's going to take some time.
Now, Why should I not just do this every time? Because he seems to just attack all of them if I do that. I mean, if they go first, then maybe it's not the best thing. Get him, Hugh. Yeah.
This isn't even my final form.
Who's next?
Now, do I really want the gold? If I loot, do I loot all of it? No, so I just get one. Then taunt, and I want to see how much I heal at the moment. I can actually take a few hits now, which is pretty good. Okay, so at this point, oh no, because obviously he still goes and kills him. I was going to say at this point I could just leave it and have him kill them all. I don't know how many waves there are. I'm going to loot for a bit.
You got the goods, kiddo?
I think, don't I get like 1%? So have I got like 10 gold here? He's going to kill each of them in one hit, so that gives me a chance to loot a few times.
I could use some help.
It's coming, it's coming.
I'll do a heal.
What's wrong, Hugh?
Slimes here are getting stronger and more aggressive. I wonder why. Keep your eyes peeled, kiddo. There might be trouble the deeper we go in.
Right.
Okay, so I probably didn't play that particularly well, but we still cleared it. I don't feel like looting is worth that much. I guess that's what, a 25% bonus? That's not too bad. And then we get our 1%. Now it's 4 PM. The crazy witch lady is in the plaza. Let's go see her.
Yes?
Have a fish.
Acceptable.
Excellent. 1 point. Tell me more about your work.
Hey, Giselle. What you doing?
Research.
Cool. What kind of research?
A cure.
Whoa. Is there a cure for the flu? Runner's foot? The red plague?
No.
What is it then?
A cure for stupidity.
Giselle?
Forget it.
Oh. Okay then.
His voice is really quiet again, but I'm guessing you guys can at least read what's on the screen, so... Did I say something wrong? Relationship up. Then the princesses are still about. There's also Amy still about, Vivi. I don't know who I have the least or most points with. Amy obviously has the most points. Let's go with... I feel like I probably spoke to the foreign princess more. So let's speak to this
And make
one.
sure all the guards are in their proper places.
Ooh, an event.
Will do, princess. Oh, hello, kiddo.
Hey, Hugh.
Get over here. We gotta help out with some preparations.
What's going on? Is the princess throwing a party or something?
I wish. I'd love to spend a night getting drunk on royal wine. But no, she's setting up the room for a big war meeting that's happening later on this month. The meetings can get a bit tense. Lots of big egos, all sitting in the same room. Something's bound to happen. So, sadly, I'm going to have to stay sober.
Bummer. Those kind of meetings suck when you're sober.
Sir Hugh, I see you have summoned your squire. Excellent. We could use additional hands. Squire, please see to it that the tables and chairs are properly arranged. Everything must be perfect. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, princess!
I will hold you to your word. These nobles are a finicky bunch. All it takes is one chipped teacup to send them into a rumor-mongering frenzy.
Ah, the kingdom's gonna fall down. They can't even afford teacups anymore. The economy's obviously in the toilet.
Please start with that chair over there and move it next to mine.
Princess? Why is this chair so big?
That is Sir Grand's chair. She insists on wearing her armor to social events. As such, she has a custom-made chair to accommodate her armor's weight.
Grand's chair?
Indeed it is.
My God. Sir Grand's chair! It's the Sir Grand! Number one knight in St. Rulia!
I'm sure Sir Grand is the lolly.
The bane of bandits, the hammer of justice! She's so cool!
Which really puts me at, I originally, when we first met Sir Grand, was like, hey, I want to bang Sir Grand. But now I'm pretty sure it's the lolly. I'm torn.
I can touch it.
I can actually touch it?
I hope you guys can hear what he's saying well enough.
Yes? Unless you are capable of moving it with your mind.
Fertility God's balls! Sir Grand's mighty ass sits on this chair. What a lucky chair.
Squire, do you realize you were saying all that out loud?
I'm never going to wash this hand again.
Stop it, kiddo. You're embarrassing me.
You're just jealous. Come here, baby. I'll be gentle.
Like knight, like squire.
1, 2.
Whoa, it's pretty heavy. I mean, it's made of stone, so I'm not surprised. It's less of a chair, more like a portable throne.
Anyway, Sir Hugh, I wanted your opinion. I was thinking of having both you and Sir Grand sit beside me.
Ah, the perv knight and the lolly. You're gonna make a fine, you're gonna have a fine image, princess. Everyone's gonna think, oh, she's a great princess.
I'd be honored. Though, if you wanted to get closer to me, princess, you could have just asked.
Your position at my side has nothing to do with your egotistical delusions.
You never let up, do you, princess?
I was merely thinking that being flanked by knights would give me a more imposing effect. After all, King Gorland the Undaunted made sure his entire royal guard stood by his side during war meetings.
That must be a bit cramped.
Then again, with 2 knights by my side, might I appear smaller in comparison?
Have them kneel.
Actually, you make an interesting point, princess. In that case, shouldn't we move old Grand's chair as far away from you as possible?
Damn it, Hugh, don't you dare.
How about all the way there, on the other side of the room?
Maybe not.
Ha, take that, Hugh.
So, perhaps a happy medium would suffice. Squire, reposition Sir Grand's chair to the side, about 3 chairs away from mine.
What?
Do you have a problem with that?
No, Your Highness. I'll get to it.
I'm gonna break my back over this. Did I get points for the princess? It's really late now. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna make it home in time. I got 36 points, so which is pretty good.
Yes? Is there something on your mind?
Got a broken earring. I'm not gonna give her a broken earring. Although, how long is it gonna take me to get home? 1 AM, so I'm gonna fail to get home in time, in which case I would actually be better off just spending a bit more time. Where'd she go? She was here a second ago. God damn it, princess. Well, I would have been better off spending time with her rather than failing to get home on time. But oh well. Ah, there goes half my day again. But we got extra points with the princess, so I'd say that's kind of worth it. I feel like... Oh no, Hugh's not there right now. It's Wednesday. Maybe I can't go 2 days in a row? The only person around is the princess over here, so I guess I'll go see her. But I reckon I can probably do another expedition straight away. Slacking off, are we? Do you want some milk? This will do, Squire, but a little more creativity wouldn't hurt. I think I gave her milk last time. 2 points.
Yes? Speak your mind.
Tell me, what does a princess as fine as you do with her free time?
Oh, Princess, if I may ask another question.
Very well, if you insist.
Do you ever get to command any secret agents? That would be so cool!
As a matter of fact, I might have a couple of agents under my command.
Wow, really?
In fact, with all the questions you've been asking me, could it be that you're working with a couple of them as well?
But of course.
Is that why you're here? Gathering first-hand intelligence from the princess herself?
Yep.
Are you planning to betray Cerulia? And you've adopted the perfect disguise for the job. A dim-witted squire.
Spot on the money, princess. Well done.
What? No! That's totally not the case, Princess!
Indeed. That would be a vast overestimation of your abilities. Thankfully for you, I am intelligent enough to assess that someone such as yourself is incapable of pursuing such a delicate profession.
Oh, great! Then I'm all good!
Yes, for now.
I don't think she'll be hiring you as a secret agent, though.
That reminds me, though. I have an appointment with some of my spy masters later. Unfortunately, Cerulia is not very competent when it comes to matters of espionage or subterfuge.
It's alright, I'm a master. You can't even tell that I'm secretly a super agent from another country.
Therefore, I am thinking of remodeling our current spy network. As such, certain pieces need to be replaced. Another job I have to attend to. Speaking of which, isn't it time for you to attend
Yeah, right here. Why is her voice so quiet? God damn it, game. Actually say the lines, please. The voice acting in this game is really good, but not when it does that.
Oh, well, I'm on it.
Now. Everyone's actually turned up now. We can go and see other people. We haven't seen the lolly for a while. Sure, let's go to the plaza and speak to some people there. Wow, loads of people. How much money do I have?
Greetings, Squire. We meet again. Surrender your gold and buy my wares.
Wow, always straight to business, aren't you?
Always. And speaking of business, there's something else you need to know. You see, I have a talent for the mystic arts. I see things that others cannot.
Ooh, I'm glad I spoke to you now. You have something interesting to say.
I can catch glimpses of the future. I can pierce through the veil of the great beyond.
Now I feel like you're scamming me.
I am a fortune teller.
Okay, she's scamming me.
For a modest fee, I can reveal to you things yet to come through this simple deck of cards.
Yeah, as if.
Well, isn't this cute? A non-believer? A little peek into the future never hurt anyone.
There's a lot of sci-fi movies that would disagree with you.
No spoilers, please.
Are you sure? Not even if they come from someone like me?
Look, I just want to buy something, okay?
Fine. What a killjoy. Do you want to see my wares?
Do you want to buy mine? Oh god, I can actually sell them for what I would consider modest amounts. Now, who would I like give these things to? I can see how Giselle would like a couple of the witchy ones. It's hard to say who would take the other ones though. I'm going to leave it a bit longer. I don't have that much money anyway.
You? What are you looking at?
One earring.
For me? Thanks, I guess.
Turns out she wanted a broken earring. Oh, one. I thought I did better than that.
Oh, hey.
Tell me about being a knight.
Well, I think I've got it. You're some sort of tavern hobo, aren't you?
Spot on the money, James. Well done. Clap, clap, clap.
What?
Oh, no, she's gone back to being an insect.
Remember what I said about watching your words?
Guess that means I'm wrong, huh?
Of course.
Ah. If you need to persuade me otherwise, though, you're going to have to tell me the truth. Tell me you're actually Sir Grandin that I was correct.
Come on! I was just messing with you. Besides, it's great you get to hang around the tavern all day. This Squire like me has a lot of things to attend to. Honestly, I wish I could bum around all day too.
Well, do you need a couple of days off? I heard they give sick leaves to squires who break their legs.
No, thanks. I'm good. I'm good.
All right then.
Relationship up. I should probably just spend more time talking to the princess.
You again? What is it?
I've come to woo you, princess. Oh, I already spoke to her today? Oh yeah, she was at the barracks, wasn't she? Of course. Okay, so we can't do either of them. Not at this point in the game anyway. Probably can later. I'll have a frog.
Yes?
You're gonna want a frog because you're a witch.
Interesting. I accept.
4 points. You,
Why, hello there, Squire.
like anything, have some milk.
Dakra on, Squire. Thank you.
And then, who's most likely to wander away first? I feel like I haven't spoken to you for a
Why,
while.
hello there, Squire.
Hey there, princess. How goes all the diplomat stuff?
Oh, I am glad you asked. I was attending a royal meeting the other day, and I must say, Beatrice is quite the ruler. One of the lords was not too happy with the current state of taxes. However, she quickly silenced him with a string of insults. I find it fascinating that you can craft such foul insults in your language.
The best way a ruler can put down her subjects.
Nice. So, what kind of insults did you learn today?
This girl is learning all the wrong things here.
If I recall correctly, Beatrice said something about his lineage being tied to that of a stray dog. And another about his mouth only being good for producing excrement. Unfortunately, although I was educated in the ways of your tongue, I am sorely lacking in the art of cerulean insults.
Just follow me around for a bit and listen to all the things people say to me.
I must expand my knowledge of such things in the future.
I think there are probably better things you could learn, but if you want, go ahead. Ah, you're still here as well.
What's up, Giselle? So, aside from the nurse thing, do you have any hobbies on the side?
Being a witch.
Gardening.
Lies.
Oh, neat! I grew up on a farm, you know. I'm also pretty good with plants.
Farm plants are simple. I use delicate herbs. Rare ones.
No, now she's trying to show off.
For my research.
Into poison.
So, it's not really a hobby then, is it? Like, it's still part of your job?
I guess so.
The most interesting of characters. And they've all left. There's no one else to speak to, plus if I leave it any longer I'm not going to make it home on time. Need to remember it's 3 hours from the outskirts. I wish I could go to bed at 12 and still wake up at 6. If I went to bed at 12, there's no way in hell I'd be getting up at 6. Hey, we got some events. help Amy bake apple pies. Also promised to help her out at the market festival. It means a lot to her, so I definitely shouldn't miss it. Don't know when it is. Hugh made me do some chores for the princess. Might have been a busy day, but I finally got to touch Sir Grand's chair. When is the market festival? I have no idea. It's not marked on the calendar. Hopefully someone will tell me when I'm supposed to go there. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I haven't spoken as much during this episode because it still hurts a little bit to talk. Not so much that I didn't want to do this. I still wanted to record an episode. But say, it's I'm in a slight bit of pain at the moment. So, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. In the meantime, have a very nice day. I've been James Rose. Bye-bye.